Hello and welcome to Golden Bay Academy, where you learn, build, and earn. In this lesson, we're going to look at how to create a content calendar with ChatGPT. So, what are the objectives for this lesson? After completing this lesson, you should understand the purpose and importance of a content calendar. We should be able to use ChatGPT to brainstorm, organize, and schedule content ideas. Align content plans with marketing tools, marketing goals, audience interest, and key dates. Develop consistent posting strategies across multiple platforms. And also create, customize, and manage a content calendar template using ChatGPT prompts. Now, let's dive straight in. So, what is a content calendar? A content calendar is also known as an editorial calendar, and it is a strategic planning tool that helps content creators and teams organize, plan, and schedule content across different platforms. So, um, content calendar serves as a roadmap for publishing your strategy. That is, it shows what content to create, when to publish it, and where it will go. Also, so whether you are posting a blog, a post for social media, video, or email campaigns, the content calendar ensures consistency, coordination, and clarity in your content workflow. So now let's move on to the importance of a content calendar, or why, as a content creator or someone working as a social media manager or any of such stuff where you are supposed to put content out there regularly, why it is important to have a content calendar. So one, it keeps you organized and efficient. So instead of rushing through what to post at the 11th hour, planning ahead can help keep you organized and know what to post and when to post so that you don't have any blockages when there's a deadline to meet or when it's time for that particular content to go out there. It also ensures consistency. That is, you are consistent in your posts within the days, what to post, and all of that. It improves collaboration since most will be working in teams. So you have this content that we want to post on this day, you have this content that we post on this day. So the teams will come together and they'll collaborate. So the content calendar will guide them to know, okay, on this day we are doing this, on this day we are doing this. It also helps you to create better content, and it aligns content with business goals. So now want to, let's say if this is the goal of a business, like you want to reach more customers or you want to improve our sales. The content calendar will help us to know what kinds of posts that we need to tailor our content to and how to reach those audience that we want to know with the help of ChatGPT in this case. It also enhances SEO efforts. That it helps our content to be found anywhere on the web do it through a Google search or by prompting any AI. It also provides a big picture overview and it allows for better performance tracking. So the better performance tracking, it will help us to know how this content is doing, how this one is doing, so that it can help us to tailor our future posts towards a specific content. Now, what are the components of a good content calendar? So, a good content calendar should have a content type, a topic or theme, a publication date or a publishing date, a platform where it will be published, the target audience, the goal or the desired action that we want to achieve, and the status of our content. So these are the components that a good content calendar should have. Now, let's look at how we can use ChatGPT to create a content calendar. So ChatGPT as our AI tool in this course or in this instance, it helps us to generate content ideas. So you can just feed your prompts into ChatGPT and ask if for a type of content that you want. It will help you tailor it to the audience that you want, suggest posting frequencies, and align the topics with the business or seasonal goals. And can also help you to create or it gives you a structured calendar table that you can use. So this is an example of a prompt that you can paste into ChatGPT and we would see what we would get. So pause this video, copy the prompt, and let's head to ChatGPT and see the results that we would get. Right, so let's head to ChatGPT, paste the prompt, and see the results that we have. So this is our prompt. We're asking ChatGPT to act as a digital marketing strategist. She creates a 4-week content calendar for a prompt that promotes eco-friendly lifestyle products on Instagram and LinkedIn. Include post types, captions, and key hashtags. So whilst we wait for ChatGPT to act, we can look at what we have so far. So you see it is giving us the day, you can see week 1, day 1, 3, and 5. Week 2 to day 1, 3, and 5. So it means that every week there would be 3 posts that we can use. So now let's export as CSV formats should be subjects, start date, start time, end time, and description. So we want to see our captions in the description. So the description should contain picture, caption, and hashtags. It's giving us the code that's it's giving us the CSV file. So got this. Let's copy and then head to Notepad and paste what you got. So you save this as a CSV file. So file save as let's put it new dot well, contents and dot CSV. So we have this, and since it's a calendar, you want to put it in our Google Calendar so that it will prompt us at least sometime before so that you know that you have to work on this and post it on LinkedIn or social media. So let me open a Google Calendar. So, so how do I import that CSV file in the calendar? You can do that here. You can see add other calendars. You can see we have import here. Let me hit on it to take you to this place. You can import the file here, or you go to settings, then scroll down a bit. I see import and export here. Hit on it. Then you click on select file from computer. So this is what you are looking for. Content calendar. Then you hit on open. Then you click on import. So you can see it has imported 12 out of 12 events. So now let's head back to our calendar and see what we have there. So we started, since it's a fall calendar, it started on the 8th of December 2025. So you can see we have all those events over here. So first week, second week, third week, and the fourth week. So when I click on this, you can see the details. You can see brand introduction posts, week one. So we've now incorporated the content calendar that we generated with ChatGPT into our Google Calendar. And you can see there's a notification that is 10 minutes before. So since you're supposed to make this post live at 9 a.m., at 8:15, you'll be prompted or you receive a notification from the Google Calendar to work on this post. And then you post it. So simple as that. All right. So now let's look at step-by-step process of building a calendar with TypeScript. We demonstrated that, but let's put this down so that it can guide us when you want to create a calendar with ChatGPT. So the first step is to define your goals. That is, you ask ChatGPT to define what you are trying to achieve. You get it? So an example prompt that you can use is help define my content goals for the next month for my personal brand on LinkedIn focused on tech education. So ChatGPT can help clarify whether the goal is to build awareness, educate your audience, drive engagement, or increase conversions. The second step is to identify the key themes. So you use ChatGPT to brainstorm major topics related to your brand or the message that you want to send across. So let's say an example project that we can try is we list 6 monthly content themes for a data analytics trainer targeting young professionals. So an example output is learn data visualization, real life Excel projects, Power BI tips, career growth in analytics, AI tools that you can use in data, and how to build a portfolio. The third step is to generate content ideas for each theme. ChatGPT will guide you with post titles, captions, and even suggest visuals that you can use. Step 4, choose frequency and schedule. That is, you can make it a weekly posting schedule or like the 4 week that we've already demonstrated in this lesson. And you can also tailor it based on what you want to send across. So let's say Monday you want to make it an educational post, on Wednesday an inspirational story, on Friday a poll or a carousel. Step 5, format the calendar. So you ask ChatGPT to structure it in a table format like this or in a CSV file like we just demonstrated. Step 6, export or integrate. So you can copy your output like we did, paste it into Notepad and save it as a CSV file. You can just copy your table and paste it into Excel or Google Sheet or Trello, Notion or Asana, Canva Planner or Content Studio. After that, when you want to sync it to your Google Calendar, you follow the steps that we demonstrated by importing the CSV file into your Google Calendar, and you have the events created for you. So now let's look at how to align our content with marketing goals and seasons. So a good content calendar should follow strategic alignment. That is, it should have monthly themes that match the business campaigns or trends in the niche that you find yourself. Seasonal posts, that is holidays, awareness days, or specific events. And audience outlook, that is you post when your audience is active. So an example is in January, mostly New Year. So our focus should be on fresh starts and our campaign should be the New Year, new skills. And if you've been following Codec Base social media account for some time, you could see that at the beginning of each month, you could see new month, a new skill, and something like that. So that's an example of aligning with the season or the monthly goal that we want to achieve. Now let's look at how to maintain a strong calendar. First, you have to review and update weekly. So at the end of each week, you look at the post that you made, the content that you put out there, look at the numbers that you are getting, and you know what to do. Second is to track the performance. So you look at the various posts that you make, then you see which one of them performed best, which performed the worst. That will guide you to make your next decision. So based on the performance, you can reuse and repurpose the top performing content for the week and also plan ahead for special events or launches and keep flexibility for trending topics. So what is the role of ChatGPT in content calendar management? So ChatGPT helps optimize our calendars or our contents by suggesting replacement for underperforming posts, generating updated ideas based on the analytics we got from our reviews, write captions for rescheduled or recycled posts, and helps you to pivot to themes quickly. So you can pause this video and input this prompt into ChatGPT for yourself and you see the results that you get. After that, you import it into Google Calendar and you see the workflow of everything that's needed. So this like what we did for the first time. You can just go back and rewatch it and then use that same idea to work on this example. So to conclude, content calendar can help to transform scattered ideas into a strategic content system. So with AI, ChatGPT in these days, content creators, social media managers, and so on can plan faster, stay consistent, and ensure every post supports a particular goal. With human creativity and AI planning, we can create content that performs and inspires. So our calendar doesn't just keep you on schedule, but it also keeps you connected to your audience. So that's all for this lesson. And thank you for sticking to Go Dev Academy. See you in the next one.